today's reading is going to be for my Libras through Pisces. I know it's been a minute, probably like a week since I uploaded. I don't even remember. Okay, it's been a minute, okay? I'm just trying to get settled in. Too many changes happening at once. So I'm here. I'm here now. I'm here with you guys today. So I am super stoked about that. I'm stoked about the energy. I'm stoked about just the transitions that we're all going through, and I'm just really excited to be here with you guys, getting this shit going. Okay, I just cursed. That's okay. Shh. Okay. So today I'm gonna use the anime tarot, at least for the Libra spread. Let me get this lighting going. I don't like how this light is looking. There you go. So today we're gonna focus on the Libra spread. Libra, we're going to do the anime tarot for you guys, and I'm also going to work with the, let's see what else. I'm thinking about using the Black Moon astrology cards with the Starseed Oracle deck, okay? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it today. Let's do it. You know, the Fool, I'm getting the Fool. I'm getting the Fool energy from both of my decks. This is my guide card from the anime tarot. It's the back part of the story, and I'm also using the Delusion tarot, and it's the Fool, but it's in reverse. It's interesting. All right, let's note that in there. We are going to timestamp, so I'll have everything timestamped for you guys whenever you need to look into the readings. So everything will be there for you. If you guys resonate with the readings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, go to JocelynLovely84@gmail. All of that information is in the description box below. Click on more, okay? Yes, my nails match my shirt. It is what it is. All right, Libras. Today we're going to do 2:15. Right on time. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So here we have the Knight of Cups. When you think of the Knight, what do you think? I'm getting like passion. The Knight is fully engaged and influenced by the fire. It's this urge within, this like very primal urge to go and seek something. Go and start something. It's this primal urge to go and just even if you don't know what you're doing, you're on. It's an instinct. It's instinctual nudge that's gonna make you go and then just throw yourself in the mix. It doesn't matter if you're new at it, if you know what you're doing. It does not matter if you don't have all the information. You're just on the go. You see how this Knight is excited? He's being driven. She's being driven. And again, even though there's fire, there's tons of water, which has to do with the heart. I feel like somebody's just ready to go and discover. Somebody's ready to go and just be. And it almost seems like you're on the way to something, but again, you're being led by instinct, which is the fire, and you're being led by water, right? Which talks about emotions, the realm of the emotions. There's a part of you that just is ready for something new here. With the Ace of Pentacles. Hey, welcome everybody. Givers, takers. If you talk shit, you won't get banned. That's how we do it. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands with the Pentacle here. Look at this. What did I say? You're on your way to something here. I feel like you're about to engage with whatever this is. This has to do with business, and this has to do with people. Because when you think of the three, it's working with people, alongside people to create something. I think you're instinctually being led. I don't think you even knew. It's just it's a feeling, a craving that you had to go and pursue, to go and meet people, and to go create something with them. It doesn't have to be a business per se, right? But I'm just saying, it's like it could be in the realm of work. You could be working and all of a sudden it's like you meet all these new coworkers and you're engaging with them. You want to have some fun, you want to get to know them. It's like putting yourself out there. For others of you guys, it's meeting certain people that, again, certain people that you may not think are a big deal, right? Because you're just on the way, you don't know what you're going to find. And these people end up being very good influences in your life, and all of a sudden you guys end up going into business together. Some of you guys, it just might be all about friendships and partnerships and fun and going out and socializing. I mean, you know, in a way, instinctually, where you're being led. There's like you're getting hints here and there about what it is that you want, and you're attracting it while you're on your way. It's coming into you. And so I feel like this is the season to go try new things, have some fun, and then decide what it is that you want and don't. You can already know what it is that you want, and you're bringing it in. And then let's say you decide that, hey, this is something you want now, which is to socialize, and you have all the fun in the world, you get your fill, right? And then by the end of the season, if you feel like you're ready for something different, you can always say that. This is your universe, it's your life. You decide how you want it to be. And I feel like this is the season where you're going to go out there, put your thoughts to the test. You're going to tell the divine exactly what you want, and then you're instinctually going to be led to what it is that you want. Some of you guys may not be 100% in the knowing of what it is that you want, but just tell yourself. It's like some part of you inside of you is leading you there anyways. So if you feel lost, you're really never lost. Because if your mind can't think of what it is that you want, the body will tell you. It's that driving force within you that's going to lead you there. And I feel like it's going to be a very fun, productive summer. Okay, I want to know if I'm unable to constantly work because people talk to me. Yeah, you can donate Cash App, PayPal, Narrander to my account right now, or you can donate on YouTube, and then I'll read for you right now, right here live. Yeah. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Yeah. Okay. 7 of Cups. This is what I'm saying. I feel like this season is all about experimentation. What do you want? Who do you want to have fun with? How do you want to party? How do you want to have, even if it's not party, how do you want to have fun? Whether that's going to the library, whether that's going to museums, concerts, whatever it is that you like to do, you're about to find out. Even if you don't know, you're trying new things. This is the summer to experiment what it is that you want. What is your heart's desire? And if you don't know, that's the whole point. It's like college. You go to college, yeah, you do your school, you're figuring out who you are, what you want to do, what your career is, right? But at the same time, it's your time to network, socialize, and see who you want to hang out with, who are the people that you believe really resonate with who you are at the moment. Although that may change a year from now, it does not matter. What matters is what's happening now. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of options coming into you, because I feel like this is all about getting to know what it is that you want out of life. Like I said, it's going to be a very fun summer. You got 3 and a 7 here. Yeah. A lot of cups. A lot of things. You can go either way. You can go which way you want. It's all for you. You decide what you want. Do you want to have a good time? Do you want to have a productive time? Do you want to date? Do you want to travel? Right? What do you want? What do you want? It's all for you. That was for my Libras. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright. Oh, the devil wants to come out. It almost seems like there's parts of you that have been like trapped. There's parts of you that have been trapped, and I feel like this summer is all about like really letting out what you've been suppressing. There's something here about devil energy, so there might be certain things that you are maybe suppressing due to maybe because you think it's not as healthy. or it's not good for your image. These things are about to come out so to show you. So if you get triggered by your own, the things about yourself that you repress from even yourself and others, it's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger you, but that's the whole point. It's like, as the creative aspects of you are coming out, so are the repressed shadowy aspects of you. And what are you going to do? Are you going to keep suppressing them, or are you going to let them out so that you can go explore these as well? What is it that your shadow wants, that you're so afraid to see? And what would that mean if you were to actually let the shadow breathe and be, even if it is for a second, even if it is, you know, again, for as long as you need it to be. The whole point is for you to see this. And when you get triggered, it's your decision. It's kind of like you're going to ask yourself why you're getting triggered by your own shadow. I mean, there's a reason why we suppress certain parts of ourselves, you know. And this season is all about seeing that and letting this aspect of us free. That doesn't mean act out. That doesn't mean, you know, go binge drinking. That doesn't mean do things that harms yourself and others to a full extent. But it's like, it's that saying, how can you sit there and say you want to tame your shadows if you're not even letting them out? So pressing them is like the opposite ends. It's an extreme. Hiding from this, or running from this, or suppressing it, or chaining it up in a basement is an extreme. It's extreme. It's not taming it. It's not a solution. I mean, it is a solution if it works for you, but I feel like this season, it's not going to work for you anymore. For some of you guys, this has to do with avoidance. You avoid people like the plague. For others of you guys, it's overindulgence. It's one extreme or the other. The whole point is to be aware where you're at, right? Or wanting to be aware of where you're at, and then accepting this. Then you can tame it. But you can't tame what you're suppressing. And you can't tame what, you know, is controlling you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like two opposite ends of a polarity. It's polar opposites. We want to be more towards the middle. Okay? Libra, right? Libra is the balance of the scale. Either way, you pick and choose which one you are. You can even be both. You can be one season you suppress this, and then the next season when you let it out, it's not tamed. It's on the other side, which is full pleasure. It's all about the pleasure and overindulgence, and you can go from one end to the other. But again, the point is you want to meet it in the middle. And in order for us to do that, we have to be aware of what our triggers are, and then hopefully become accepting of them. Okay? Alright, that was for my Libras. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Why do I feel... Okay. I feel like I got triggered by somebody's comments on here about the, oh, you're in a good mood. That motherfucker really triggered me, and now I'm trying to kind of stay balanced here. Because now it's like, I want to get centered and breathe for a second, okay? Okay. Okay. Scorpio. That was Libra. Scorpio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't know why, it's like the minute I saw that comment, I got triggered, and then it's like I just got really serious and went down to business. The whole point of these readings is so that I can enjoy myself just as much as you enjoy the reading. So I want to be able to do it from a place where I'm calm and not moving too fast or overdoing it or getting triggered and closed off, right? Because of somebody's stupid ass comment. Okay, so. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're back to, remember I showed you earlier the Fool in reverse and the Fool upright? It's as above, so below. We're going to get into that right now with Scorpio. That's the perfect reading for it, actually. 1503. Okay. So we have the Star with the Hangman. Here. Look how pretty this is. If this isn't death and rebirth in a way, I know it's the Hermit, the Hangman, but there's something really beautiful about versions of yourself that you keep hidden, even if it's just for security and safety. For whatever the reason it is that you hide or keep this hidden, this version of you, it almost seems like by you being in the present moment with the Star, you're allowing a certain amount of healing to come in, and now it's like your perspective of there's a shift in perspective. There's a shift in perspective here because, again, there could be parts of you that you are not ready or able to see yet. It might just be too triggering, or it might just be something that you're not ready for. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have that. With the Star, though, it almost seems like the things that used to scare you, or the things that you thought were, I don't want to say impenetrable, the things that you thought were maybe too overwhelming to bear, that's not how you feel anymore. It almost seems like with the more healing that you do, because the Star is all about healing, the more nurturing and self-love that you have for yourself, the more tolerance or tolerable these situations or this version of you becomes. This is the part of you that either gets overwhelmed, or this is the part of you that, has a hard time existing or coexisting with others. This is the part of you that maybe you have a hard time accepting. This could be a part of you that doesn't see things the way that it could even be a rigid way of being, or a rigid way of being. And again, with the Hangman, it's all about looking at things from a different perspective. This could also be your story. This could be part of this version of you could be the sum of the experiences that you've had your whole life. That's what that could be. The sum of the experiences you've had your whole life. And now it's like being open to seeing it. Or maybe you thought you were supposed to be a certain way, only to realize that that's not true. That there's other ways to be. There's other ways to heal. There's other ways to feel. This isn't so horrible, or it's not as intolerable or painful anymore. It's not as. How does that make you feel? It's actually manageable. Or now that you have a different perspective of it, you could play around. It's discovering the other perspective that's the key here. And I think that that's what's making you feel a little bit intrigued in getting to deal with whatever this is, because I'm getting that at one point this was too much. You could not deal with this. Versus now that your perspective, there was a shift in perspective due to the healing and the nurturing that you're providing to yourself, you're able, it's made you intrigued to even tap into what this is now. Because it's not as scary anymore. It's not as bad anymore. You want to step into this and really understand it from, again, not only a different perspective, but to just be able to sit in this energy for more than 5 minutes is beautiful. It's a miracle, and it's doable. It reminds me of like your biggest fears being confronted this season. Your Achilles heel, right? The thing that you thought would bring you down for the rest of your life, the thing that you thought would keep you sad, depressed, or whatever for the rest of your life, that's no longer true. And it doesn't have to be. It's your story. You get to change the narrative of the story. You get to decide what you're afraid of. You get to decide what you can tackle on, because it's your story. It doesn't have that much of a hold on you anymore like it could have in the past. And I think that you overcame something really big here. For others of you guys, it could just plain be like sitting in this energy, discovering this thing that used to cause so much pain. You get to sit in it and actually see it for what it is, and understand that it's actually making you stronger. It's made you wiser. It's made you better. It could even have made you a little bit more manipulative. If it's a shadow aspect, why not? People think the shadow is bad. It really isn't. It's the version of us. It's our talents. It's our unique abilities. It's that part of us. It's that charming part of us, right? It's that part of us that can get us to do anything. It's the part of us that makes us the most money. It's the part of us that influences others. That's what it is. The shadow is actually a good thing. I just think for whatever reason, maybe you were made to believe it isn't. Or maybe whatever's happened to you through your experiences is what created your shadow, and all of a sudden it's like you get to see it for the first time, and without judgment. Without judgment. And I think it's a powerful stance to take. Clearly seeing yourself for who you are without judgment. It's very liberating, to say the least. It's empowering as well. Yeah. 10th house talks about your place in the world, social status. It talks about social status, where you want to be, career paths. It talks about like just your place in the world, right? Because the world's here. What I'm actually getting here is you seeing things from a higher place. And I think that's what's making you be at peace. You're more at peace now because of it. You also acquired some type of knowledge that was needed to help you move forward. So if you feel like you were struggling this season and did not know why, you feel lost, you feel confused, if you've been feeling like you've been acting different from what you're used to being, that's what it was. You were feeling uncomfortable and frustrated that you had to look within, whatever this is. But by you sitting in this for a bit, it's made you more tolerant and open to seeing things from a different perspective, which in turn makes you feel better. Which in turn, it's like if you were going through like a really rough time, struggling, it's like now you see why. You went through a breakthrough, right? And it's like, whoa, now you feel better about why you even had to go through the breakthrough in the first place. Because when you're going through the breakthrough, it hurts. It's painful. It makes no sense. Logically, you're trying to make sense of it, but it doesn't. Because you're missing pieces of the puzzle. And then once you really get to see the whole thing as it is, it's like, oh, now I understand why I needed to go through that breakthrough. Now I understand why I needed to see things from a different perspective. Now I understand why I needed to be more nurturing and understanding of my shadow aspect, or why I need to be accepting of the things that have happened to me, which in turn made me who I am. Because it's part of the story. It's part of the story. Yeah. you are. I feel like you're onto something new here. It's there's something here about acceptance this season. There's something here about really, it's like because you went through the breakthrough, or maybe you're still going through it, but you can see it. You can see why you need to go through it. It's like there's this calm that comes all over you. It's a sense of calm that is here with you right now, because you understand that there's a reason why you went through everything that you went through. And I feel like now that a lot of it has to do with forgiving yourself, which forgiveness in a way is acceptance for everything that's happened to you, that you've been through, who you've become, the good and the bad, so that you can move on. And it's like as simultaneously as everything comes full circle, it's like now you have the answer. Now you feel more liberated and at peace, and now you can start with those same emotions that at one point you didn't have. Now you have these emotions. You're more equipped to step into the present moment, and all of a sudden it's like everything's different. Again, the way you used to operate, the way you used to do things is different as well. You don't play by the same rules you used to, so now it's like, what are you gonna do? And that's the best part, is like now you can discover all the things you can do in the moment, because there's nothing holding you back. Do you see why a change in perspective is necessary here? The Hangman is necessary. It's to help us evolve into more functional beings, but to also be happy. Change is necessary. I hope that made sense. I really do, because I feel like it made sense to me. Baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I mean, you know you're being led somewhere, which is why you're not as, even if you feel a little bit lost and confused, you embrace it because you understand there's a bigger story unfolding for you. And I think that where you're at now is exactly where you need to be. Okay? Scorpios. Yeah, look at this first house. This is the full energy as well. Gives me full energy because the Aries, look at this. You went through the breakthrough, or you're going through the breakthrough now. You swore you needed to have the answers so that it's like when we get the answers, if we know the why, it makes the pain more tolerable. Although that may be true, it almost seems like it's almost as if even you needing to have the answer is changing. Like it almost seems like you don't have the answer right now, but it does not matter. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a change in how you do things. There's a change in the way you are, like a real change. It's significant because you're doing things differently, and it means the world to you, because it's like by you doing things differently or being open to doing things differently, it's like you're embracing a part of yourself that I don't think you've had the privilege to embrace since maybe a long time, in a very long time. I don't think you've had the privilege of really being in tune with these parts of self, and that make you feel free and liberated and happy, and you get to have that now. You get to have that now. You see why this person is so enlightened? He's bright. It's the inner child, really, too. If you think of the first house, it talks about Aries energy. The mind, the body, a spiritual awakening. It's like that's exactly what you've needed. Because you're different. You're different. All those 555s, all those towers really changed you. And although at the moment it was hurting and you did not understand why, ultimately it's like, you know, there's a knowingness that you will be, that this is for the betterment of self, where you're being led to will be better and more fulfilling for you in long term. And I think that that is a good enough reason to sit in your energy, in your present, in the present moment, without needing to know all the answers right now. Okay? Alright, that was for my Scorpios. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I felt like with that Scorpio reading, I'm trying to say things, but the way I'm saying it, it's like I need to slow down more so that I say things and that they flow. Because I feel like what I'm saying isn't flowing today. I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but it's okay. It happens sometimes as a reader. So today we're going to kind of slow it down a little bit more and then see what comes up, because I feel like I'm trying to rush through the reading. And then I'll say something, but then it's like, look, I'm looking for another word to replace what I'm saying. And so the sentences that I'm formulating aren't 100% coming out. They're not flowing. They're not flowing, okay? I do apologize for that. Okay. Who's next? Sagittarius. Okay. Alright, so for you guys, I'm going to use the Anime Tarot and I'm going to mix it with the Luna L Tarot, okay? Some part of me wanted to use the Delusion Tarot, but I'm not going to do that. The star came out. It came out in reverse. Okay. Alright. Let's use the Luna L. Do this right. I'm so sorry, guys. I just haven't been feeling. I feel like I want to do things a certain way, but this is like the time to actually just surrender and see what comes up, even for me as the reader. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius. We're gonna do 3242. Okay. I'm hungry too, guys. Ugh, I'm starving. Okay. So I have the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is a wish. You made a wish, or you're making little wishes. A day at a time, you want to wish, or you're thinking about something. All these things that you're just thinking about now, they're manifesting like that. And I feel like the divine is bringing you exactly what you said you were ready for. You said you were ready for something. Like, it could have been a day ago. It could have been a week ago. Like, a very short amount of time. It could have been 48 hours ago, okay? And I feel like you asked for something and you really meant it, because you didn't just state what you wanted. I think you were in a really good energy that day. Your frequency, you know how when you feel really good, you're at a high frequency? That's how you felt. So your heart was tapped into it. So whatever it is that you wished for or thought about, it's here. But the thing about it is, this person is like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're just like, huh? It's like, it comes in and you're like, wait, this is so unexpected. Is it though? Because I could have swore 48 hours ago, a week ago, you asked for this. That's what your guides are kind of saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Your guys are like, really though? Is it really that fast? Because you could have swore, we could have swore this is what you asked for. Don't backpedal now. You asked for this, it's here. The opportunity's here. What are you gonna do? This is the Knight of Pentacles. You're just sitting there embracing that shit like, You know what's funny though? When I switched to the Luna L Tarot, I had them in reverse. I had them this way. Like, what card came out? The Star in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. This is your shadow aspect. I know it's a star card, but it's a shadow. The shadow is here to stay, guys. This season, your shadow is here to play. And I don't think you get a say in that. It's too late. You can't keep either suppressing it, or for whoever I'm talking to, you can't suppress it, you can't hide from it, you can't run from it. Your shadow wants, this is a wish that your shadow also wants. It's been wanting this. Every part of you has wanted this wish, and it's here now. What are you going to do? Deny your wish? Because it's safer not to have it, or it's not as, I don't know. There's something here about sitting still with what you wished for, even though you're seeing it in the physical. You're seeing your wish in the physical and wondering if you really want it. Because wanting it and not having it is one thing. Once it's actually here, some people are just like, they don't know what to do with it. I just think you're surprised because it was really, really sudden. It was really sudden. You weren't expecting it for it to come like that. And it did, and so now what are you going to do? It's like the pressure's on you and you're just like, are you sure? Are you sure this was for you, for me? Yeah, it was. Okay, let's see what else. Two of Pentacles. Yo, something beautiful. You can build with this. You can communicate with this. It's calm. It's peaceful. It's loving. This energy is so beautiful. It's an energy of embracing, being open to what it is that you really want and accepting it. Because this is something you want. So why is it so much easier for the brain to dismiss it? I'm not saying you're going to self-sabotage this. I'm just saying, why is it even taking a second for you to doubt? There's something here about maybe you doubting it. Because maybe you waited or held out for a long time and this wish did not come in, and then now it's here and it's like, well, or maybe now you're ready versus in the past you weren't. So what do you do with that? Now that you're ready, you said you were ready, here it is. Be open, please. You asked for this for a reason. There's some part of you that really wanted this or wants this. Don't go back now. I mean, you could, but what would be the point if what if you deny it now and say you're not ready? You wait another month, 2 months, 3 months go by, and you realize you may never be 100% ready for this. But if it's what the heart desires and you asked for it and it came in, the time's now. Maybe that's what it is. It's the timing of it that you're not 100% certain with. That's okay. Nobody's perfect. We're all working on what we need to work on. But it's here. Let's see what else Sagittarius. Magician. Your shadow, bro. This is the shadow version of you. It's like, bitch, you better give me this. If you do not give me what I fucking asked for, if you try to sabotage what we asked for, your shadow's gonna have a problem with you. Your shadow, the greediest version of you, is gonna be so mad at you because you were not selfish enough to take on this opportunity. It's like your shadow's not going to allow you to miss out on this opportunity. Your shadow's going to be like, no, we're taking this because it's ours. Your shadow knows what's yours. You may be of high vibe. You may be like, calm and patient and loving, or just you. But at the end of the day, your shadow, the most selfish part of you that loves you more than anything is going to go for what it wants. It knows what it wants and it's going to take it. That's what it does. You can't be mad at your shadow for knowing what it wants before you do. That's the whole point of the instinct, is that they know what they want. That's the it's gonna go after it, or once it sees it, it's gonna lock eyes with it and it's gonna take it. That's what your shadow's gonna do. Whether you doubt yourself or not, they don't give a fuck about that. They're gonna force you to take it because it's what it wants. It's what it needs. From what I'm getting, it needs it. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. You're already pretty great. You're doing an amazing job. What's this Nine of Pentacles? It's all about the Pentacles. I feel like you could do something with this. Like, you're doing great on your own, but whatever this opportunity is, whoever this person is, it's like, it's not gonna really, how do I say this? I feel like the mind may be worried about what will happen if you accept this opportunity, or how much you're going to change, or your life may change once you take this opportunity. But because of the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting somebody's just used to doing things on their own, business on their own, working for themselves, being on their own. Again, it's like, it's not going to take away from your independence, is what I'm getting. I feel like somebody's worried about something within themselves or their lives or environment changing. You're worried that something in your life is going to change if you accept this opportunity. Yes, your life will change, but it won't take away from the qualities or the things that you've already built on. If anything, this is going to be an addition. It isn't going to take from what you've already built. You're too smart to let that happen. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like somebody here just loves their privacy, or they love doing things on their own. Yes, it is going to change, but it won't take away from what you've already built, or it won't like distract you from what you've already built or who you are. It's actually going to be an addition, if you can believe that, okay? It's what I'm saying. All right, that was for my Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is going to be for my Cappies. Okay. I don't know why I had to explain that part like 3 times. Something's off with me today, so I'm telling y'all. I'm feeling like self-conscious. Like I'm really watching myself while I'm reading. Like I'm paying attention to what I'm saying. And I feel like I keep repeating words, or trying to find 3 different words to explain the same thing. Like, who the hell does that? Anyways, I'm really so judgmental of myself right now. Let me stop. Okay. Cappies. We're gonna use the Luna Tarot with the I don't know. I might do the Black Moon Astrology cards and the Starseed Oracle deck, okay? Cappies. 4350. Okay. Alright, you have the 3 of Cups. Seven of Wands and the Star. Oh, this energy is different. This is my Capricorns. I feel like, okay, when it comes to my Capricorns, you guys are really ambitious, okay? Nothing can get in the way of what you want. If you really want something, you're a go-getter. You're gonna make it happen. If you know it's in your hands, it doesn't matter. Capricorns know that it's in your hands to go and get, go and do, go and achieve, reach the goal. It's like, it's who you are. If you want something, you go get it. Nothing stops you from getting what you want, is what I'm getting, Capricorn. This is an Aquarius energy, but it doesn't matter. This is the Star, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. feel like there's something you want here though, that for whatever reason you may want whatever this is, but I don't know if it's good for you. I don't necessarily know if it's good for you because look, you want something, right? It's over here. It's 3 of Cups. You want something so bad, but look what's in the way. The 7 of Swords. 7 of Wands, sorry. 7 of Wands. Okay, this is also a card of somebody who is willing to fight for what they want. They are ambitious. They are going to go. They're almost close to the finish line. They're going to keep going. They're going to... It's that, I think it's Mars energy for that 7 of Wands, if I'm not mistaken. It will literally run over anything or anyone to get what it wants. It's that ambitious card. You can literally taste what you want. It's right there. But that's not what I'm getting though. What I'm getting is like, this is in the way. There's something in the way of what you want. It's almost kind of challenging you, telling you you cannot have this. It's a blockage, or it's a actual person, or it's a like something here that's blocking you from having access to this. But you don't care. You don't give no fucks. Like you, that ain't gonna stop you. Yo. Hey, well, hey everyone, welcome, John. Welcome. Like I said, it's not gonna stop you. Whatever it is that you want, it's like, right, it's, I'm telling you, it's like you see it, before, it's like you can see yourself holding it or having it, but it's not, you don't have it yet, and but it's like the dreaming of it, it's like your desire for whatever this is more powerful. It's what's fueling you to go get this thing that you really want, even though it almost seems, I'm not trying to be petty, but it almost seems like this isn't for you. Or there's a reason why there's a blockage here, stopping you from having access to this. And I don't think you're even looking at the blockage, because again, Capricorn, it does not, you don't care about blockages. You destroy blockages. That's nothing to you. The thing is, something's telling me to tell you, pay attention to the blockage or the person or whatever this is that's stopping you from accessing this. There's a reason why the blockage is very apparent to the reader, okay? It's not something to dismiss lightly. It's actually there for a reason. It could actually be there for protection against like desire for what it is that you want, because this may just not even be for you. This may not be yours. You may want this so bad, but it may not be for you. Let's get a little bit more into the blockage and see. I don't want to just assume, okay? But this blockage is there for a reason, okay? Okay, I have North Node and Pisces. It's your heart's desire. I'm getting this is your heart's desire, or this is North Node. It's like actually going after what you want. Be them, whoever gets in the way. You feel in your heart of hearts that this is for you. You believe in this, whatever this is. You believe that it's the thing that wakes you up in the morning. It's the thing that catches your attention. It's the thing that you think will be a part of your life. And it's what inspires you. With Piscean energy though, it does give me a little bit of illusion. I don't like this North Node here. It almost gives me fantasy, illusion, know the difference between what's actually. I'm getting you're fantasizing about this. I don't necessarily know if it's good for you or not. What I do know is that it might, although it's something that you believe is for you, it might not be for you. You could want something so bad, and you could be the most ambitious person in the world, the most consistent person in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to get this or that it's for you. Which is why the divine is saying, be mindful of the blockages, or why there's blockages in the first place. Because if something was for you, there wouldn't be such resistance or blockages like this. This is a really strong blockage. This is a really strong obstacle, whatever this is. Let's see. Let's see what else. Stargating, light body, crystal grid, transmission activity. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna pull one more card. Oh. Okay, that's too many cards. I'm not doing all that. I feel like you subconsciously know you can't have this, or it's like there's something here that's saying no, or you know it's not for you. And I think the no is like what's making you want it more. This is an actual, like, this is not for you. Or if it, I just don't think it is. I feel like you know that, and the further away you feel from getting this, it's like there's a fear that's being activated by you being told no by the universe, or somebody saying no to you. It's like it's causing you to want it more. It's like there's a fear, though. It's a fear of loss, or somebody saying no to you, or I don't know. It's like activating something within you that you haven't healed from, that's causing you to like want it more. Like no means no, and I feel like sometimes people don't listen to that. They don't get that. Just be mindful that there's a reason why the universe does not allow you to have certain things, because they're not for you. Okay, I've had to overcome something like this, similar like this before. It's not a pretty picture, because you can go years, decades trying to pursue something that will never yield the results that you want. Whereas if you're open, surrender, and you're open to what the universe does have to offer you, you can have that instead. Sometimes what the universe wants for us is actually better. Okay? Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Yeah, oh sorry, that was my stomach. You have it, your mind's all made up. This is for you. You're gonna go after it no matter how many times the divine says no, life says no to you. You don't care. Thug life. Thug life. Like, bro, you don't give no fucks. Well, good for you. Hey, to each his own, right? This has to do with your self-esteem. If somebody rejects you, you think it has to do with you not being enough, which is a lie. You are enough. But there's just some things that we cannot have. And I feel like when we're really attracted, not even attracted, when we're wanting things that are not for us, it's because there's something here about rejection. Not being able to handle rejection well, or liking things that reject us. Do you see what I'm saying? If there's something here, it's a repeating pattern, or by you being blocked off from this thing that you really want, it's a no. That's the universe's way of saying no. I feel like that you take that on as a challenge instead of just being like, okay, maybe sometimes it's a no. And I think it's because you're so ambitious and you're used to getting what you want. I just think the thing is, you don't like hearing no. Why be overly ambitious and go after things, spend all that time and energy after things that are not for you? That makes no sense, when you could have spent all that energy into things that are for you, that do want you. Spend time on that, and then you'll be happier. It's less stress. But hey, sometimes we all have to To each his own, we learn how we learn, okay? 8 of Wands in reverse. It's a blockage again. I'm getting a blockage. With the Devil. Yeah. You're going to go after what you want. There's something very intoxicating here about getting what you want, achieving something, this goal that you swear is for you. It almost seems like you don't care. The cost, the risk, you don't care. You're going to keep at it because it's what makes you happy, or the chase is what turns you on, or it's like what's worth living for. And I get it. Sometimes people, they live for the hunt. There's some people that live to go after shit that's unattainable. I mean, look at the Great Gatsby. That dude died because he had a dream and he was gonna go after it no matter what the cost. The cost was he died. He didn't care though. He inspired so many people who felt just like him. That's part of life. Going after the shit that is not for us is part of it. Is what makes it so much fun. I've been there. That's what life's about. Have no regrets. Have no regrets. That's what I say. Did I give the wrong advice? I don't think that's true. I think right or wrong does not matter. I think lessons are going to be there, whether we get it or not, or if we have to do it again in another lifetime. To each his own. To each his own. Okay? Alright, that was for my Capricorns. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is going to be for my Aquarius. Okay. See, in the past, it would have been like, fucking learn! Fucking learn! But nope, I don't care. It's part of life. Getting rejected and fighting harder is part of life. It's the American dream. What you mean? You're okay. Oh, this reading is really powerful. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. $57.52. Okay. We have Jupiter in the house, baby. Jupiter. I feel like there's something going on here. You're cooking something. Not literally cooking, because I'm hungry, okay? I feel like there's expansion in your life. Like, bro, look at the freaking power in this person's. This is you. Look at the power. Look at what you're about to step into, bro. Like, you are not playing games today, bro. You're not playing any games. Look at the fucking power. The knowledge, the wisdom, the calling, the faith, the calling that's coming into you. The lucky number 7. It's you this week. It's expansion. It's happy-go-lucky. It's I have all of my needs met and plus. It's hitting the lottery, hitting the jackpot. It's all of that this week. Being so confident in who you are, you step into that scene and boom. Grand Trine, blessings upon blessings upon blessings, bro. This is your week. This is your month. Aquarius. Aquarius rules the house this week, this month, and you're never going to go back. I feel like once you tap into what this is, this feeling of being lucky and blessed, not blessed, the opposite, abundant, fruitful, you don't go back. You're never going to go back. Good for you. I feel like there's something here about you recognizing how abundant you really are, or how much abundance you can get from the universe. It's like you're going to be like, hey universe, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and it's going to give it to you because you believe you're worthy of it. There's also something here about using the resources that God gives you, or the universe gives you, and putting it to work. I feel like you understand your calling, or you understand like how impactful you are because of your skills, the life lessons you've learned, the abundance you've attained. It's like you've elevated. And it's like no matter where you go or where you step, like it doesn't matter, no matter where you go, I can't even explain it to you guys. It's a feeling of knowing that no matter where you go, you're always abundant or fruitful. But it's deeper than that. It's like your sheer presence or your sheer conviction of who you are, which is the same thing, is proof to the universe, to the people around you, to your environment, right? It's proof that anything is possible. Anything is possible because you exist. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? I'm trying to explain it in 3 different ways again. I'm doing that again, I'm sorry. You are so charming. You are so fruitful. You are so gifted and powerful that when you step into something, your frequency alone is a fucking shockwave to the universe. And I don't think you really understood that until you step into the scene this week and understand that it's all yours, or it doesn't matter where you go, your presence cannot be denied. There's something here about you who you are, or your confidence. There's something here about how you show up is a reflection of how much work you've done in the past for yourself. How you show up is a clear reflection of who you want to be, whether that's radiant, positive, happy, go lucky. It's all of that. The way you show up says a lot about how you want to live in the moment and for the rest of your life. So if you show up to an environment that's highly toxic, you're still going to show up you. Positive, happy, abundant, and you don't care about anybody else. That's not your problem. You're still going to show up as you are, and all of a sudden it's like boom. It don't matter where you show up, where you are. This is you, and it cannot be denied. Your abundance cannot be taken, or it cannot be downsized, or it cannot be laughed at, because you are living proof of what it is to claim what's rightfully yours. All the abundance in the world. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's all yours for the taking. And those that do not believe, it don't matter. Because your conviction alone is going to fucking kill these people. It's going to kill these doubts of theirs. It's going to kill them inside. Because somebody like you exists. You show up and you fucking radiate. You radiate. Radiate? Is that the correct word? You fucking shine, bro. You shine. You fucking shine. It's hard for people to really accept that when they show up and they're not as happy, or they're that lost and confused and believe, in the matrix, that all there is the matrix, and then you show up out of fucking nowhere in an environment that's not even really for you, and you show up as you are. Someone who doesn't follow the matrix. And it fucking terrifies these people. I'm not saying that they're horrible people. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it terrifies them because you are literally, your truth is the complete opposite of how they've lived their whole life. What their beliefs, ideals are is the complete opposite of how you show up. That is gonna fuck them up. That's gonna fucking tear them apart. It's not your fault. It's just everybody has different ideals, different perspectives. Everyone lives differently from you, how you do. So I don't even think you take offense to it because you don't care. You're just gonna show up authentically you and not give a fuck what anybody says to you, because at the end of the day, your reality is your reality. It's yours. That's why you're so confident in your energy, because you know the universe gives you what you want. You are lucky. You are abundant and fruitful. And other people just cannot reach that type of frequency. They can't. Or they choose not to. I don't know. Maybe they don't believe they can, which is why they cannot. Right? So it don't matter, because you're going to still show up. And it's going to scare them. It's going to piss them off. It don't matter. Like I said, you're focused on you and you soul. Hey, Level Up Dojo, welcome. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, I don't know, man. You just went into some place and you shook everything up. You showed up somewhere and you shook everything up. Now you got these people questioning themselves. You got these people questioning their motives. You got people questioning what the fuck they're doing here, or if they're even doing it right. You have people really questioning what the fuck is going on within their own soul. You got people digging into their subconscious, which they've been trying to avoid like the plague, and you're just sitting there like, Maybe before, when people used to deny you because you used to just show up and be yourself, that hurts people who have to wear a mask. That shit hurts. So they have to deny you. They hate you. They don't mean to, they just do. And maybe in the past it used to make you sad. You used to sit there and wonder why the fuck it used to get to you when people denied you for showing up as you are. It was never your fault. I just think you needed to learn to not care. And for once in your life, you don't care. And I think there's something so liberating about that, which is why this card here is so powerful. It's you. Fuck all the noise, it's you. Void of Course Moon missing here. What's up with this Void of Course Moon missing? What I gotta draw here? Give me a second. I'm just gonna make a couple more cards. I feel like you show up somewhere in the daytime. It could be your job, it could be an environment, it could be whatever. You show up somewhere and you have so much confidence and you are so positive and you're just you. And then when it's time to wind down, it's like this is the time you get to spend on your own. There's moments where I feel like you feel so positive and happy and good, but then it's like you get these moments where maybe people are putting in thoughts in your head, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit out, like it almost feels like a little bit of a separation from humanity. It's okay to have that. We're not all perfectly healed. It's like when you're alone, you can deal with the feeling of separation. Or maybe by being around people who don't really get you or dismiss you for being yourself, it can make you feel a little bit misunderstood or misheard or whatever. But I'm not getting that it really affects you like it used to. I'm getting more of like when you're on your own and you wind down, there is a part of you that still feels a separation. And again, that's normal. Because I think the it's okay to feel separation. You're human. And when you're winding down after a long day, you may feel out of place. You may feel like you don't really belong there, but it's part of like the duality of feeling really abundant and in place and confident versus, you know, there's the other side of feeling like you don't know where you belong, feeling a little misunderstood, feeling like your people are mistaking your motives for what they really are. It's okay. You can feel both of those things. It's about you can do both. You can have both. And I feel like at night when you're on your own, that's when the fears come up of like not belonging or being misinterpreted, feeling out of place, and it's very apparent. That's okay. I think that's the feeling that we all experience when we haven't 100% been near our soul tribe, but there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you're testing the waters, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go, but just be. Just be. Even with all those fears, let those fears seep in, feel those emotions, and then it's like, let it go. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you may feel like you don't belong somewhere. You may feel like you're out of place. But sometimes you've been sent to the right place. It's not always about you. It's about like how you're affecting others. You were sent there. For reasons beyond your level of comprehension or understanding. You were there to shake some shit up. You were there to teach people not to follow the path, but to forge it. You were there to help people rise and reach their own full potential if they so dare to choose so. So although you show up as authentic as you are, and yet still at night you may feel a little bit of a misfit, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay to feel different from your colleagues or your friends. It's okay to feel a little bit of that separation. I don't think a human can possibly fulfill all your needs or humanity or just people as a whole. I don't think they're supposed to, you know, check every box. That's the whole point of you having spirit. Because spirit is what really fulfills you all the way. So when you feel like society rejects you, or when you feel misunderstood or misaligned, know that that's when spirit is most present. I don't know what to say after that, because it's like, however you commune with spirit, that's between you and spirit. But then you wake up and then show up and show out. However you do it, that's your journey. But just know that the divine sees how you may feel like you're misrepresented sometimes or misunderstood, or the universe acknowledges that sometimes maybe the way you are or the way you teach is ahead of the level of comprehension that people can embrace you, understand you. Even the love that you give is just not, they can't give that back to you. They may not be able to. And yet you're still there. Still choosing to be positive, still choosing to be yourself. That's all you can do in the moment. It's also teaching you a lot about becoming more confident. Remember, all these people that oppose you, or all these places and environments that you feel you don't belong in, are actually good for you, because if you're feeling that much opposition or oppression, or, you know, people trying to dismiss you or reject you, if you see that all the time, it's a wound you're actually healing from. You're healing from a wound that makes you feel misrepresented, misunderstood, or it's a wound of self-esteem and rejection that you're dealing with. You're healing, and once you can fully heal from that, I feel like you're going to be able to step into any situation more confident. And also, this wound of being rejected isn't really going to affect you as much. But just so you know, this wound affects us all because we are dealing with the matrix. That's a big wound. That's a big rejection we're dealing with, okay? So, there's a reason why the divine says not to take it too personally, and if you do, see why it hurts that much, and what it is that we need to overcome and heal so that we can show up anywhere as confident as we really are. We chose to come here. In a way, we chose to be here. We knew the stakes. We knew what it was to battle the matrix. We've done it again and again. And yet we still chose to do it. So, when it gets difficult, remember that. Okay. Alright. That was for my Aquas. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is going to be for my Pisces. The last reading today. 8:45. That was like an hour and 15. That's pretty good. 9:45. Okay. I'm gonna go one more. That was a lot of cards that fell out. I'm not doing all of that. Not today. Okay. Capricorns. Why? Should I take this card out? Yeah, I will. Pisceans. There it is. Okay. That was a lot of cards, and I still don't understand what I'm reading. This is like beyond my level of comprehension. Okay. Did I timestamp? I did. No, I did not. Okay. I'm getting star family. I feel like the divine is coming in, and it's like healing you. Your higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, spirit, is healing you. They're healing you. They're I don't know. There's something here about they're healing you. They're healing your family. They're correcting something that went wrong, or they're correcting an injustice here. I don't know why I'm saying that. You got star family, Capricorn. Family, I'm getting family. Perspective. Something that seems so unattainable, so far out of reach. Something that seems like it was just not in the cards, or it wasn't supposed to be. It's like, but the golden children, it's healing. You're getting healed. Justice is being formed through this healing. To you and your family, the party that's been affected, there's justice here. Reparations are being made, or there's a correction being made. So now it's like in your family, or where you came from. It's like it's being corrected. Okay, so sorry about that, the noise in the background. All right, so yeah, I feel like your inner child is the one bringing in the healing, or getting the healing, because I'm getting children here. It's like the mistake or the injustices that were made to you as a child. The injustice that took place when you were a child is being healed now. Now you feel better. Or now there's like justice here, so now everything's okay, or it's made you better, or you're gonna be better, or you're gonna feel better. Either way, this is the type of healing that was needed in order to make karmic justice or balance the scales. There's something here about balancing the scales, or fixing something that might have been, there's something that happened in your past, or has been happening in your family, and now it's being corrected by you. I feel like there's shame and guilt as I'm talking about this, about having to correct this mistake that was, or harm that was done in your family, or the harm that your family has done to others. It's being corrected by you. There's a strong need to correct what has gone wrong in your childhood, in your family experience, your experience with your family, sorry. Yeah. I'm getting it's very painful when you talk about this. Seven of Swords is dishonesty, is deceit, it's shame. With the Five of Pentacles, it's, you know, feeling left out, rejection, misunderstood, unheard. It's like this. You're correcting things like this. It almost seems like these are traits, character traits that you've carried with you because of the injustices. There was deceit in the family. There was dishonesty, manipulation, feeling rejected. It's like all of that is being healed as we speak. And it's like all these things that have like set you back or made you regress. Like, so maybe you never grew up because of all the things that were put on you. It's like now you can integrate that and it makes you stronger. There's something here about making you stronger, or not feeling shame because of the deceits and manipulations or the things that you've endured. It's not feeling shame for carrying all these things. It's like not feeling shame for carrying all these things that have made you who you are due to your past. Or maybe not carrying all these past mistakes that you've made. Not feeling shame because of it. It's in the past. You've already done it. All you can do is like accept it and say you're sorry. That's correcting the scales in a way. With the Nine of Pentacles is actually, it's giving me the police department. It's giving me justice. Setting things right is what I'm getting. Okay. I don't know why that came out, but it did. Yeah, you weren't unable to move forward. You were unable to progress. You were unable to live your life, be free from these like things that were burdening you. It was a burden, to say the least, and it was like you felt trapped in whatever this was. It almost seems like it's misfortune. It's a plague, it's a curse. It almost seems like that. It's heavy like that. And I feel like now you're overcoming it, or you've released yourselves from the shackles of suppression, bad luck, curses, and stuff like that. With the Chariot in reverse, yeah, you couldn't move forward. There was not enough love, because the Lovers comes before the Chariot. There was not enough love or understanding of the duality in place. It's duality, right? It's the twins. It's one good, one bad. It's like not being accepting or understanding of the duality within you. Or because these experiences you've had in the past, these injustices have caused you to become. It's like it's an imbalance, right? When we haven't released it, accepted it, and now you can. With the Two of Cups, again, what did I say earlier about the Lovers? Not accepting or unable to move on due to the, shame or the burdens that you carry from the past. You can now. You're balanced. This also talks about the justice scales, right? Two of Cups is also the mini Lovers. There's a balance of, it's like you made atonement here, or there's something here about accepting, releasing burdens, forgiveness, making amends to correct the imbalance of your family. What you've been through, what you've done, how you've harmed others as well. Does that make sense? It's all of that combined. Four of Pentacles, yeah. It's like somebody's trying to fix something here. They're trying to fix something that went wrong. And you can never fix it. You can never fix it. Or you think you were not able to fix it, but you are. You were asking for a way to fix it or trying to look for an answer. And now you can. It's atonement. Judgment is my atonement card. You ask for forgiveness. Not only from others, but from yourself. Especially if you harmed others. Ask for forgiveness from self, and because you have to forgive yourself. If you've harmed others, or if others harming you has made you feel less than of yourself. So it's like if somebody harms you your whole life, it teaches you in a way that you're invaluable. So what do? You harm yourself. You hate yourself. In turn, you repeat what has been done to you, the way you treat yourself, right? And I feel like there's something there with that too. Like forgiving yourself for the way you've treated yourself in the past. But it's only because you've learned to be that way. Do you see what I'm saying? And therefore, if you treat yourself badly, you were probably treating others badly too. Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Or it could be on the other side, right? Where, you made no mistakes. You were afraid to make mistakes or to hurt people because you would have to atone for that. That's no way to live. People make mistakes. People fuck up. You can't sit there hoping to be perfect. That's going to kill you. That you need to release the burden of that as well. See, that's another way of thinking that's really harming you. Because then you avoid experiences altogether. You're going to avoid trying to get to know people because you're going to make mistakes. And you're going to fuck up. But it's like knowing that, it's like that's not wanting to harm others and avoiding people because of that is also not good for you. And I feel like somebody's working through something like that. It's either one or the other, and I feel like you guys are, or it could be both. And you're hoping to balance that out more. Again, forgiving yourself for when you trespass against others and forgiving others when they trespass against you. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay? Okay. Anything else? Forgiving yourself as well. Forgiving yourself. For some of you, it's forgiving yourself. For doing all of it. For just being a human. It's like, forgive me, Lord, for being a human. It's like somebody carries this guilt of having to be perfect so that you don't harm others. I don't know. It's an ideology that is going to kill you faster than anybody else can kill you, okay? Okay. All paths lead home. Yeah. Yeah. Set yourself free. I feel like you do that this season. This week you're going to set yourself free and just be who you are, whether you hurt people intentionally, unintentionally, even if you don't mean to, right? It does not matter. Just be. You have the right to exist and be without fearing that you're the worst case scenario. Doing the worst, right? It's without fear of that. Because you're human. You can't, you know what I'm saying? We're human. We're here to learn and to experience as well. Surrender, holding opposites, sets of extreme to life, literally holding the opposites, extremes to life. Surrender that. Balance the scales. Again, forgiving others for what they've done to us, forgiving ourselves for when we harm others, and hoping they do the same for us. Forgive us as well. Okay? Alright, that was for my Pisces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. I think we've got to the nitty-gritty of the story. Yeah. So, alright, y'all. I love y'all. This is where we part ways. If you want personal readings, go to jocelynmurphy84@gmail.com, okay? Alright, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys not tomorrow, Wednesday, okay? Ciao.